She may be stupid and full of questionable advice, but she does know about having oily skin. Hola, comrades! Today, I and my lovely assistant, don't call me lovely and don't call me your assistant, are bringing you a tip for managing really oily skin. It's amazing. This is the best, most effective thing I have found in all my years on this planet to control the oil on my skin. And no one ever talks about this, perhaps because it involves putting a laxative on your face. This is an awful plan. People will get face diarrhea! That's not very nice, dragon. Don't listen to the dragon. This is an absolutely fantastic idea for 3 reasons. Number 1, it is super easy to use. Number 2, it is horrifyingly effective. And number 3, it is hella cheap. You can get yourself a 2-year supply of this stuff for about $4 to $5 worth of drugstore materials. I first heard about using milk of magnesia, aka Maalox, aka magnesium hydroxide, aka capital M, lowercase g, capital O, capital H. I went to the drugstore and I couldn't find it, and so I finally asked a sales associate, hey, where do you keep your milk of magnesia? They pointed me to the laxative aisle. It turns out that the same thing that makes this stuff really good at absorbing moisture on your face makes it a really efficient laxative. You know how putting powder on your skin makes you look a lot less shiny? That's because the talc in the powder absorbs the moisture from your face. This stuff does the same thing, but precisely 10.3 kajillion times better. When you ingest it and it makes its way to your intestines, it draws water towards it and supposedly helps things to flow along. So when you go to the drugstore to get your very own bottle, make sure that you get the unflavored stuff. The flavored ones have sugars in them. Because we couldn't put just any old strange thing on our face, that would be madness! Listen up, toots. If you give me any more guff about this, I'm gonna make you drink the entire bottle of this stuff. This is dragon abuse. As you can see from this sample I poured out straight from the bottle, this stuff is pretty darn thick. So how do you prepare this stuff to use it on your face? I got one of those couple ounce little spray bottles that you can get, and I pour, a bit of the milk of magnesia in there, and then I dilute it with water, shake it up, try spraying it out, sort of test it on my face, see how it feels, and I just sort of adjust the proportion of Maalox to water until it feels right. So once you've concocted your spray bottle mixture, it's really easy to use. You just spray your face down with it after you get out of the shower and let that dry, and you're good to go. I can go for 12 hours and feel no oilier than I did pretty much right after I got out of the shower. If you have really oily skin and give this a try and find that it works, tell me. If it doesn't work for you, tell me that too. Video responses are awesome if you feel like making one. So are comments and smoke signals, of course, singing telegrams. Comrades, stay tuned for the next time with my lovely assistant. And I will be back at you with more tips, tricks, and questionable advice.